guys, today I'm going to cook some chicken leg quarters on the Weber Kettle. So let's get queuing. I have a 3-pack of chicken leg quarters here. These were $1.29 a pound, so $3.56 for these. See what these look like. These are a little smaller than some of them I've gotten lately, I think, but I'm just going to season these with this taco blend seasoning from Kinder's. I've used this on chicken a few times and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. And so I'll just do that. Maybe just a little bit of kosher salt as well. Do both sides. Alright. And I'll do the other 3 or the other 2 just like that, and then we'll get the grill lit. I'm using Royal Oak lump charcoal for this, pretty much what I always use for chicken. I piled some of that up there, maybe about halfway full. I put it in the slow ones here. It's maybe about halfway full. It's only 3 pieces of chicken, so I don't think I need too much charcoal. It's kind of expensive, so I hate to waste it. So hopefully that'll be enough. As soon as that gets hot, we'll get the chicken on there. That's a paper towel soaked in cooking oil. I always use that to light my charcoal. As soon as that nasty smoke dies down, we'll get the chicken on there. Put a little bit more charcoal on top just to make sure there's enough. And I'm going to cook this chicken indirect. That way I don't have to worry about it flaming up. The chicken's on this side. I have a drip tray underneath to catch all the grease. And we'll just get the lid on there, and I'm going to cook it with the vents wide open. So really, there's nothing to do until I come and flip it over in a little while. So let's get that going, and we'll be back in a little bit. In 25 minutes, and my grill is screaming hot, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, let's flip these over. We got them in order: small, medium, and big. All right. Boy, they look nice. Nice color on them here. When I was young, I used to always cook chicken directly, and I had a lot of my chicken turned out pretty black looking. It was always flaming up, and you were moving it around and out there with a squirt bottle trying to put the fire out and all this stuff. This is so much easier. All right, we'll just get the lid back on there and let it cook for a while longer. It's been about 50 minutes and my grill's still running about 400 degrees. I don't know if you could hear me very well in that last clip. I think the battery died in my microphone or was getting weak. So anyway, I want to check the internal temperature of the chicken. Should be at least about 175 degrees Fahrenheit for these. That big one is 165, 166. These smaller ones are probably above that. That one's 186. That one's 175. So I'm going to start brushing some sauce on these and just let them cook until the internal temperature of this bigger one, is about 175. So probably just maybe, 10 more minutes or so. Like I said, I'll get the sauce on here, let that sauce caramelize, and these ought to be awesome. It's been 5 or 10 minutes since I sauced these up, so the chicken's been on there an hour now. Those littler ones are done, so I'm going to get those off. And that bigger one, I think I'm just going to let it go like maybe 5 more minutes, and then we'll get it off and we'll try it out. So that took about an hour, and my grill was hot, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Tapered off a little bit at the end, but it was pretty hot. I like cooking chicken hot. That way you make sure it gets done. Sometimes you don't get enough coals on there. It seems like it just never gets done. And the skin doesn't get very crispy either when you're cooking it indirect like that. That looks good. This is the biggest piece. So I would say that came out looking pretty good. Let me grab a piece here. It's juicy. And get a piece with the skin and we'll try it out. Alright. That's good. Good flavor. Dark meat chicken like this is a lot more forgiving to cook than breasts. I've cooked dark meat chicken up to like 200 degrees or more and it still doesn't dry out, but too bad. Want to try some chicken, Annie? There you go. Not bad, huh? Cooking indirect like that is the easy way to cook those because they're not constantly flaming up. I've even noticed I cook them on my little Weber Q, just even a couple of them. You have to constantly be turning them because it starts flaming them up, flaming them up, flaming them up. Because they constantly start flaming up and you have to keep moving around. It's kind of just a pain. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.